Hello everyone, this is Luxury PL38. I hope everyone's trying to do their part as much as possible for social distancing and self-isolations. And at this crucial time, we need something to lighten our day, and also because a lot of self-isolation, it starts to get a little bit tedious. So hopefully my channel will provide a little bit of entertainment, and please subscribe to my channel if you like my channels. And there is a 1000 milestone giveaway. I will link down below the videos to actually enter for that, and it will explain everything. Today's bag of the day is from Saint Laurent. It was formerly called YSL, and I think it was, the label itself, I believe it was sometime in the 1960s. It was started by Yves Saint Laurent himself with one of his business partner. So the bag that I actually wanted to introduce as the bag of the day is not the Lulu bag. I do have the Lulu college bag, but that's not going to be the bag of the day. It is going to be the older style bag. It is still quite popular. They still have this style at the moment. It is the CABAS. I love how the dust bag, it's actually very, very smooth, and it does have that silky kind of materials. I'm not sure whether they still use this kind of dust bag, and it is a double layer. I actually purchased this bag when this style was the it bag of that season, and the dust bag that they provide was actually, I was actually impressed by how Saint Laurent actually provided such a nice little dust bag with double layers and kind of like a silk material. But going on to the going on to the bag itself, this is the CABAS, and it's actually before they changed the name to Saint Laurent, and it was called Yves Saint Laurent previously, and for some reason they actually took out the Yves because I'm not sure whether it's related to the founder Yves Saint Laurent, but the fact that they took the Yves out and just make it Saint Laurent now. But this was from the previous iterations, and this is actually the initial launch of the CABAS Tote that was launched in 2011. And during that year, it was one of the most it bag and most iconic bag at that time. A lot of celebrity was using it. Angelina Jolie was famously using it. Sienna Miller was using it. That was back in 2011. And it was such a hot it bag that at that time, I am searching for it. So I saw this CABAS Tote online from Louis Roma, I believe. And it has that python. And the thing about Yves Saint Laurent, a lot of their bags are seasonal, so they will go and sell, and Yves Saint Laurent is actually part of the contemporary brand. So a lot of their brands, a lot of their designer bags will go on sale, and this was actually part of that sale season in 2012. I'm not sure if I still have the receipt. I'm pretty sure I still do. If you look at the lock itself, that is one of the most iconic symbol for that few years, 2011, and it was part of the back lock for the CABAS Tote, and the Y was actually here as well. If you look at the structure of the bag, the python was actually on the Y itself, and it goes from all the way to the base, which has 5 feet. And I'm just going to show you the back. It also have that Y with the python. So this was actually one of my first exotic materials bag that I purchased, and this particular one is, let me just see, made in Italy. It has that serial number and made in Italy. And yes, I still have the tag and everything. Let me just show you. Okay, the control card. So that was actually in 2012. This was the 2012 season, and it's called a CABAS, and it is the python and leather. So that's the tag that comes with it. So this bag is actually 9 years old. I did use it for some time, but it's just been sitting in my wardrobe ever since. So I'm just gonna show you. As you can see, it was actually used for quite some time. I probably have to clean it up a little, and it's just been sitting in the wardrobe. It has 2 front pockets. Sorry about that, the camera just moves a little, and it has a back zip pocket. And if you look at the side, that's one thing I like about the CABAS. They do have that kind of like unique strap, and this is in the gold hardware with the logo Yves Saint Laurent, and that's the other side as well. So this is actually the bag of the day, out of sentimental reasons, and also because the current CABAS Tote, they have the YSL as compared to the first launch when they just used Y on the hardware itself.